Oh, Lord, I'm yawning on the camera. All right, let's do this. What's up, party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another episode of the Positivity Hour. It has been about 2 weeks since the last episode. I had to go on a little trip to Texas, watch the women's team almost win a natty. Had to do a couple things in between there as well. But like I said, we'll talk about some of that in this video. But today's episode, episode 115 of oh my goodness. We want to take everything. I almost thought about deleting this, and then I was like, we want to take everything. Okay, you're going to see the fails. We're going to be talking about just allowing yourself to grow in episode 115 of the Positivity Hour. And man, I'm your host, Darshaun Smith, dropping the bag. Not as usual, just in this one case. I'm a little rusty. I need to shake it off, okay, like Taylor Swift. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it so we can roll the intro and continue on with our day. Woo! All right, now that we're back, let's actually talk about this. So really what got me inspired to talk about this was just thinking about and reflecting on like current things that are going on in my life, and just like understanding that I am deeply troubled by a lot of things still in my life. And a lot of that just comes down to like I need to allow myself to grow past some things in life. And like everyone else, I'm just a normal human doing the normal human experience as many other people are in this world. But like I was saying, what really inspired this was a series of screenshots, that was informing myself. And it was one of those things where it's like, these 8 screenshots will change how you think, or something like that. So I just want to talk about one or two of them, probably all 8 of them, but one or two in particular, because that's what, just got me thinking about how I need to, change my own circumstance, my mindset, change my life, and ultimately just, showing you, a person viewing this via the camera, viewing this, wherever you're from, or listening to this, since this is an audio podcast as well, and why you need to just allow yourself to grow so you can, get to the next stage in life. So, keeping up with all the podcast, formalities though, we would start with the little, how we're doing, things of that nature. Just had a concert yesterday. My voice is a little gone. I'm really tired. My neck hurts for some reason. And, it was a grind. It was a fun one though. And, looking forward to another concert. If you're in the area, April 24th, the Monday, I think at 5:30, 7:30, something like that. We got a little concert at the Voxman Music Building here in Iowa City, Iowa. Would love to see you come through and, hear some black popular music. Okay, we do it all. And, And outside of that, I've just been living life because, like I said, these episodes, yes, they are largely to some degree like a literal diary, you could say, of like chronicles of Darshaun's life. But that's only because, I tell the camera what I need to tell myself. And what I need to tell myself right now is I need to allow myself to grow beyond what I've currently been experiencing. But things that are new since we've last talked is like, hey, if you can see, I finally cut my, attempt of a beard off, and I really need a haircut, but I kind of like the longer hair, but I do recognize the fact that, I just kind of need a haircut. So I think I'm going to get a haircut like right before I graduate, and I graduate in 34 days. Okay. 34 days until we're done with college. And I would love to say, I would love to go back to college. Maybe I will when circumstances change, because, I want to allow myself to grow. But at the end of the day, man, this very well could be my last couple days in formal education. I can't wait to keep learning for the rest of my life, but, just in an informal sense, you could say. And, so with that, we're just going to hop straight in, okay? That was like the longest little intro to this ever, but at the same time, it informs how we got to where we're going, okay? I want to quickly quote something that Deion Sanders said, Coach Prime, Coach Deion Prime Sanders, I don't know how you want to say it, but yesterday when his team was doing their first scrimmage, or whenever they posted on one of his YouTube channels or things of that nature, they were talking about, Well, really had a yawn right there. I told you I'm tired. But Dion was talking about the fact that a lot of people are like scared and being held back from their missteps on the day prior when it comes to their athletics or their schoolwork or how they just view themselves. And they're fearful and scared of tomorrow, like where they're going, so you don't see them perform as well because they can't lock into right now. They can't lock into the present, you know what I'm saying? And I think largely that allows us to continue to move forward, you know, at the end of the day. If we can forget about yesterday, that's the past. You can't change it, you know, but the past is how we got to the present. The future ain't happened yet. You're literally writing it right now. So why would you focus on anything other than the present? You know, you're not going to get to the future. Tomorrow's not guaranteed unless you make sure today goes well. You know, make sure today you give it 100%. Make sure today that you smash that like and subscribe button. You know, I'm just messing with you. But you make sure you're doing all that you can to get to where you want to get to in life, you know, ultimately speaking. But with that being said, let's talk about these little screenshots now. I think I'm gonna put them on the thing. So let me set it up so you can actually. Oh Lord, yeah. We'll put it on this side today, okay? You can see my terrible clothing setup, but I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got no skeletons in the closet. And yeah, so first one's on the screen now. It's by this lovely fella called Eric Spadorf. Okay, supposedly he just sold one of his companies for 9 figures. Says the post. I haven't looked into it. You know, a lot of these are like branded marketing deals. You know, if anything, build a platform just so you can get some paid advertisement money and you know, go from there. But this comes from the account Wealth, but from the person Eric, you know, the 9-figure millionaire. So this reminds me of one of the things Andrew Tate said once. And it's just like, you know, people take advice from, or people often take advice from people who ain't done nothing in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll take business advice from someone who can't even manage $1,000. You know, they'll take, you know, relationship advice from some dude that has like 3 different cheating girlfriends and can't even stay in a relationship for longer than 2 months, you know, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying this person is like God, you know, because they are supposedly on paper successful. But what I am saying is there's a discrepancy in our society in which we often take advice from people who ain't doing nothing with their lives. And when people are doing something with their lives and they try to teach people, you know, with that, you know, we should listen. So this is my, you know, me trying to pass it on. Okay. I want to vet this, you know, but I think, like I said, this is all valid stuff. So like I was saying, first one is up right here now, okay? You've been seeing it this whole time, okay? Because I can edit, okay? I do that, okay? I do video edits. And, yeah, it says first, just stop looking for shortcuts, okay? It's that simple. There are no, okay, now I'm paraphrasing. I'm doing the Darshaun on this, okay? There are no magic pills in life, you know, to being the best version of yourself. There's only moves, okay? There's only one way to do it, okay? And that's to grind. That's to put the work in. That's to be present right now. And most importantly, that's just for you to wake up and give it your all, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, tomorrow's not guaranteed, okay? Don't ever think anything. Don't ever think about anything. Just work your way up, okay? Your ideal self is already ready, you know, within yourself, okay? Camera focus, what are we doing here? Okay, come on. Yeah, that's what I thought, okay? Look at me. Boy, get over here. That's my Thanos, not Thanos, but that's my God of the Ward. Oh my God, I'm fumbling the bag today, y'all. This is really a rough episode. You peep my Texas shirt though. You like it? I got it in Texas, but oh Lord, stop doing weird stuff, Mike. Okay, back on topic. But yeah, stop looking for shortcuts, you know. I had a band director in high school, you know, he goes by the name of Jim Miller. He's retired now. I hope he's doing well. But yeah, some people didn't like him because he was a little bit harder on people, but I really did appreciate him because, you know, he was the king of this, saying, you know, there's a difference between good bands and great bands, okay? And the difference is the work you put in right now. If there was a shortcut and you think I had it and I was withholding it from you, you're stupid to think that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say that to some high school kids. Okay, we're like 14 when he said this. But if there was a shortcut and I have access to it, I'm going to become a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever and sell it, because then everyone could be great. But there is no shortcut. You got to show up when it's not easy to do so. You got to work hard when it's not easy to do so. When you think you're tired and I've just told you to do it again for the 10th time, you need to run back to your spot to do it an 11th time. Okay? There's no shortcuts. You know, when you see a person who's actually out here achieving what they want to achieve, you know, it's serious. You know what I'm saying? It's very unforgiving, and if you're not prepared, that'll be very apparent when you arrive, you know, on the big stage. So that being said, let's move on to the screenshot number 2, and this one. Allow yourself to evolve, okay? This is really the one that, you know, is the title, which the title of this episode of the podcast is about. But just allow yourself to evolve as a human. Allow yourself to evolve as a member of society. And most importantly, allow yourself to evolve just as a, you know, just being on this earth, in this world, in this universe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get all spiritual, astrology, rising moon, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do all that. But what I'm saying is, like, literally, like, we are literally different new carbon atoms every day. So why would you, like, think the same as you did yesterday? I'm not saying your thinking was bad. Maybe if your thinking was pretty good, take some of those characteristics with you. But at the same time, you should be learning new things every day. You should be, you know, learning new people's names, or how that textile is made, or, you know, literally what day is today. Like, what's your, I don't know, anything. I'm not saying what you need to learn, okay? I'm not here to censor you, okay? I want you to have the full access to the internet, okay? The dark side and the light side. But allow yourself to evolve, okay? It also says on here, you might think you've failed, you know, but you haven't, okay? A failure is really good. I often say that failure is not an option. And that's just because, like, I want to succeed, you know? So I try to work really hard just to achieve greatness the first time, because sometimes, you know, it's life or death. You know, if I mess it up, you know, I'm not going to get another opportunity. Or I may get one, but it's going to be like 10 years later. So failure is not an option. I need to be great today. You know, I need to level up today. I need to be him today, you know? So failure is not an option. But realistically speaking, failure is an option, okay? But the thing that gets people when they do fail, you know, because you might think you've failed in life, because you haven't, though. You just had a very valuable lesson taught to you, okay? Or you just handed to you on a silver platter, okay? You now know for sure what does not work, okay? And you would be not intelligent to not try again, okay? You fail when you fall and don't get back up, okay? If you fall, take a moment to reflect, why did I just biff it? The white people say here. And then you get back up, dust yourself off, and you're like, wow, that hurt. Let me not do that again. Or if I'm going to attempt what I did that made me fall, I need to prepare, you know, by having better shoes or better agility. Or now I know when I go left, they're going to try to psych me out and go right, but I'm going to do that right left, you know, the juke, you know, on Madden, you know what I'm saying? You get the analogy. Long story short, you learn from your mistakes, okay? Or at least that's the goal. A lot of people don't learn from their mistakes. They fail once or twice and then they just give up. I'm like, bro, you ever seen one of those? I'm not going to put the picture on here. I'm just going to paint the picture for you. But have you ever seen one of those, whatchamacallit, one of those memes? I don't know, that's the best name I got for it right now. One of those memes in which it's like a person digging for diamonds and they find like a little diamond and they're like, wow, I must be almost there, and they keep going. And then, like, further down the thing, they haven't found a diamond in quite some time, so they give up. But literally, if they went one more stroke, they would have found, like, the biggest diamond ever and been set forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of that, okay? You may think you're failing. You're like, this isn't working. I need to try somewhere else. But you might about to be able to get your break. You just got to keep going. You got to keep learning. You know, you got to keep evolving, okay? Evolve. Don't be afraid to grow in life, okay? But continuing on with the screenshot right here. But you only haven't learned enough, okay? It says, okay? Allow yourself enough time to learn, test, and approve all lessons, okay? Don't quit, ultimately speaking. Don't quit. I'm not saying you can't transition, okay? That's a whole nother story, but just don't quit, okay? let me go to number 3. Speaking of the quitting, okay, number 3 is quit making excuses. Okay, if you suck at something, it's not anyone else's fault. It's your fault. Okay, if you suck at playing your instrument, it's not because your lips are too big or they're too small or I don't have enough air capacity or I just don't know the right scales. Okay, bruh, learn it. Okay, if you can't run super fast or you can't, remember all of the things on the biology exam, or you're not good at writing papers. Stop making excuses, bro. Have you put the time in? Have you went to office hours? Have you tried to pay an expert to teach you what they know? You know what I'm saying? So you can level yourself up. Have you tried something new? Have you, like in the last one, never give up? Did you quit? Right before it was about to click. You need to fail to succeed. Okay, some people get lucky and just succeed. Okay, that's a whole nother story. But most people, you got to fail once or twice, or at least get a setback or two, and then they're like, "Wow, I need to ramp it up. I need to," you know what I'm saying? And then I'll get to that next level. So quit making excuses, no matter how valid your excuse may be. Okay, I'm from a disadvantaged neighborhood. I didn't have these resources growing up. White, black, colorism, things, all of that. Okay, no matter how valid your excuses are, it's you can't let it affect you, because at the end of the day, no one cares, okay? And it's a sad, terrible truth. And yes, some people care, okay? I'm not going to speak for everyone and overgeneralize it, but at the end of the day, I'm saying, largely speaking, no one cares how you fall down, okay? They only care if you get back up, and that's just the nature of things, okay? We see it on social media. We see it on, the TikTok, Instagram. You saw it on Vine, Twitter, literally. Even back in the day before technology, bro, Einstein was putting some math on the board, okay? 1 times 9, 2 times 9, 3 times 9, getting everything right. And when he got to 9 times 9, he purposefully got off by one number. And when he was off by one number, they're like, there ain't no way you made E equals MC squared, okay? There ain't no way you like the smartest person ever to live. There ain't no way we're gonna sit here and continue to learn from you, because you are dummy. And I think that's just kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I think that really just shows that, like I said, my point, no one cares if you fail. They care if you get back up, because that next one is when he came around and schooled all of them and was like, it really showed them how the teacher was the teacher and the student needs to stay in their place. So stop making excuses, okay? Maybe you failed. Maybe you lost everything. Yes, accept it, and then just learn. Go on, keep going, okay? Like it's that simple, okay? It sucks. We all have, even myself, I find myself in a kind of a victim state mindset sometimes. I think about the world of genuine, true equality, and it's like, bro, I can't imagine if black and white people were genuinely equal. I don't know what I would do with myself, because it's kind of cool being the underdog black person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes it's not. I don't want to get shot by the police, but I can't imagine just not being fearful of the police sometimes. I don't know, but don't make excuses. Whatever you do, just keep going, okay? Whatever you do, never give up. Whatever you do, if you fail, accept it. You dropped to the back somehow, some way. This is your fault. Okay, maybe it's literally you didn't cut a person out of your life, so they backstabbed you, but it's still your fault. Okay, if you would have acted right 10 years ago, you wouldn't be in this position. Okay, literally everything you've done in your life got you to where you are right now, potentially watching this video, wondering why you're spending this time with Darshaun Smith, and I appreciate you for it. But yeah, man, we're almost 20 minutes in. This might be a 40-minute episode at this rate. Wow. But yeah, man, just quit making excuses, okay? So we're going to hop over to number 4 now. And number 4 is to face your fears, okay? Eric was on something with this one, okay? Every single one of these posts is straight gas, okay? Like kerosene, okay? Straight rocket fuel, methane, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, face your fears, okay, is number 4. So let's talk about it. You only fear what you haven't faced, okay? Meaning, once you've encountered it once or twice, you can either build up confidence and then be able to go out and do it, or, excuse me, sorry, I really just belched on camera right there, or you can just do nothing, be all scared and be like, oh no, it's not for me, and which is really sad, okay? So I say all that to say that You got this, you know what I'm saying? You need to face your fears. You're not going to grow if you don't take it to the next level. You know, you're not going to grow if you don't, level up and become your best self. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to freaking grow if you don't extend your boundaries. You need to allow yourself to move beyond the barrier you're currently at. And that's what, like I said, remember, that's what this episode's about. Allowing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to level up, allowing yourself to reach that next stage in life, you know. And I'm about to be there 34 days until I literally reach a new chapter of my life. This chapter of my life is coming to a close once I make the task to go to the other side. Once I got 2 degrees, I'm out. The next day, bruh, I'm gonna take 1 or 2 days off just to really focus up, make a plan. Because I got my goals, but I need to really settle down, make a plan, and on that 3rd day, I'm hitting the ground running, boy. Don't even get it twisted. But because I'm facing all my fears. Okay, what I do up here is scary. I can't imagine paying the property tax on some of these goals. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine paying the sales tax. I'm very fearful of that check. You know, or registering that vehicle wherever it's from, or really just like having that pressure of needing to provide or what have you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, best believe, man, I'm here for it. Okay, I love the grind, and I'm gonna keep my head down and go. But back onto the topic of allowing yourself to grow. You only fear what you haven't faced in life. Instead, do this. Okay, here's the wisdom. Here's the advice. Identify your fears and know what you need to do to face them. You'll realize it was an illusion at the end of the day. I think largely the things we fear are just meaning, like I said, like I was getting to, is things we're just unprepared for. Okay, if once you've encountered it, you're like, oh, I got this. You know, meaning before you encounter something, you can to some extent prepare yourself. Okay, you can to some extent allow yourself to grow. You can to some extent find the wisdom you need to level up and become your best self. And I would ask and love if we all could do that a little bit more. But hey, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it for myself, and then I'll take all the resources and things you're just leaving on the table. Okay, best believe, because I want to make it to the 1%, and not just financially, of everything. I want to be in tune with my body, in tune with everyone around me, my community. I want to give back, all of that, man. Philanthropy, everything. So best believe I'm doing it for a bigger cause. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because I want to achieve greatness. So face your fears, because you're not going to get to something great without going through some trials and tribulations. Number 5, take manageable risks. Hydroflasks. You get the point, okay? Take manageable risks, okay? Literally, if you're in the stock market, or if you're deciding who to sports bet on, literally, if you're wondering if I should practice for 3 hours today on my trumpet, or if I should do my taxes, if you're about to go out and get that girl's phone number, or if you're gonna just stay at home and do some schoolwork, assess the situation. Wonder and think about what's more risky, what's the marginal gain, what's the marginal cost, the benefit, all of that, and then calculate the risk, and then do something about it, okay? Don't just think about it. You need action. Take manageable risks, okay? You're going to lose some money along the process, okay? That's why you get this saying, takes money to make money. You're going to lose some friends along the process, but maybe those friends weren't that beneficial to you in the first place, okay? Maybe they weren't allowing you to grow. Maybe they weren't allowing themselves to grow. And if you find yourself in those situations, you need to remove those people from you. Because if you remember, like 2 points ago, don't make excuses. A lot of the problems you may be facing are all direct decisions to you. So when I said that person may have stabbed you in the back, you had the opportunity to cut them out. So now it's on you. So take manageable risks, okay? You can't be your ideal self while you're playing it safe. At first, everything will seem to work against you. But with time, you'll learn, you'll grow, and succeed, okay? Overnight, it says. I don't know about that overnight stuff, okay? The grind's real. Some people get lucky and they go viral. Some people get lucky and they find the too good to be true business deal and a partner who can bankroll that real estate project, and they run into the moon. They're not price gouging. They're, doing everything they need to do to provide for a community and what have you. So just look alive for that, man, because it really is... it's hard out here, but take manageable risk, okay? You got to realize, to be able to grow, you got to be uncomfortable. That's what this is talking about. You got to realize, to be able to grow, you need to not do the same thing that you've been doing, okay? The definition of insanity is to do the exact same thing over and over and over again, especially when it's not working, okay? You're crazy, okay? Moving on to number 6, though, and this is the one that I was talking earlier about with Deion Sanders and what he was telling his football team. I almost said basketball team. Can you imagine Coach Prime coaching basketball? Wow, Travis Hunter would be happy dunking on him. But yeah, number 6, be present. Okay. Just be present, okay? This is what I'm literally doing right now. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm not thinking about, literally, this is the first time in 25 minutes I thought about how much I fumbled the bag in the first 30 seconds of this episode. Like, if you're still watching this, you can see the rust has literally come off in the last 20 minutes of this episode, and you're like, wow, this Darshaun guy, like, man, he's talking very passionate about this. Maybe he's know what he's saying. I don't. I'm literally just reacting to screenshots. I'm not gonna lie. But then also, I'm just bringing what experience I have on this world to the table, and how I think I'm gonna apply this to myself, and how you can allow yourself to grow. But I say all that to say that I'm present in this moment right now. I'm creating this moment right now. I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna say 5 minutes from now. I'm not thinking about, what I just did 25 minutes ago. I'm present right now, okay? So be present. That's why I'm saying all this, okay? I'm gonna read the screenshot now. Unhappiness comes from comparing the past to the present, regretting and wishing things happened differently, imagining unreal scenarios, okay? Well, let me read that again to you, okay? Unhappiness comes from comparing the past to the present, regretting and wishing things happened differently, imagining unreal scenarios, okay? Let me continue, okay? It says, Eric says, actually, the human mind is constantly, oscillating between the past and the future. This causes mental stress and disturbs your inner peace, okay? So, catch your mind whenever it wanders and bring it back to the present as much as you can, okay? I think about in the future, okay? I think about the past. I've been thinking about the past a lot lately, and this is literally why I said to myself, I need to allow myself to grow. Because this last week, I dropped the bag on a lot of things. This last week, I kind of regressed a little bit on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a drug addict or anything. I don't even drink alcohol. I've had this little fireball shooter on my thing for like forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just here. I haven't even been tempted to drink it. Okay. If you want some free alcohol, let me know. But no minors, okay? I'm 21. I'm legal. But that being said, don't drink, kids. And don't take me off of Twitch. I don't like Aiden Ross. I'm messing with you. But I say all that to say that, like, I've been thinking a lot about my past as of late in these last couple days, and mostly, like I said, this last week in particular, and it's just not productive. You know what I'm saying? I can't change the past. I can't do anything about it. And although I think often, now that I obviously know, hindsight's 2020, there's a lot of things I wish I would have did in certain circumstances, certain relationships, or, just certain moments where I should have invested in that, or I should have said this to that person, or, I should have cut that person out of my life a little bit sooner rather than later, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, you got to just be present. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm grateful to be alive today. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm grateful that I woke up, even though my neck and trap right here is a little sore, and, my mouth was a little too dry, so I brought out the big, stay positive drug, drinking some water, and I need some water because I've been talking for 30 minutes now. But I don't need it that bad because my mouth is still kind of wet. And I've been thinking about all of these things just to remember that everything I've literally done in my life has led me to this point in life right now, okay? The reason why I have access to these lights, to this camera, to this, storage device in front of me, to the sound equipment so I can,
A few moments later.
Have cool sound effects like that, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I have some artwork from an artist who like literally has the same name as me, you know, right here is really cool. The fact that, you know, I got little CAN bus awards, you know, here, buses, you know, super glue friends, access to, you know, vehicles, you know, access to resources, access to education, access to whatever you want to say. The reason I have all of that is because everything I've done in my life has led me to this exact point, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm grateful for it. I acknowledge the past and it happened, you know, but I need to be present. And the same for the future. I all of up here is the future. Have a rental property by some date 6 years from now. Get all of these cars within a certain period of time. That's the future, okay? Clothing company. Okay, that's kind of the present, but it's the future, okay? Because I'm not actively doing it right now. I'm focused on graduating. 34 more days of discipline, okay? That's something that's present. That's on that board right there, okay? Get monetized. Get paid. That's something that's present right now. Darshaun Smith Productions. That's what I'm doing right now, baby, okay? I'm doing it. Doing it, okay, mama, aren't you proud of me? And right here, you know, just everything else, okay, 2022 goals, that's the present. It's not 2022, 2023 goals, okay, I looked at it wrong. That's the present, okay, I'm saying, looking at, you know, things I can achieve today. I could go outside and play some basketball today. I could get my cardio up. I could do some push-ups today. I could change my life today. I can post an edit I've been sitting on for a week today. I can make a new edit that I've been sitting on, you know, footage for like the last couple days today, okay? I can make new memories with new people today. I could go meet my neighbors. I could go, you know, take one of them out on a date because they kind of cute. And like most importantly, I can just be myself today. Be present. Be yourself. Be you. There will never be another you. Remember that, okay? 2 more to go. We're going to keep going, okay? Number 7, okay? Practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice acceptance, okay? Acceptance means being okay with whatever the outcome is, okay? If you've really genuinely sat through the last 30 minutes of this, or, you know, came in and out sporadically, you've learned that, you know, I'm a big proponent of just whatever comes your way, you know, you just got to accept it and adjust from there, okay? If you're not getting what you want, don't be mad about what you're getting. Just acknowledge the fact. If you want something different, you need to do something different, okay? It's that simple. But practice acceptance, okay? I'm grateful for everything I've gotten in life. All the good, all the bad, all the positive, all the ugly, all the hate, you know, because it's all made me who I am today. You know, it's made me, as it says, you know, want to change. If you want to change, make it happen. If you can't change it, accept it. Some things are genuinely, truly out of our reach. And sometimes that's just a now current thing. But sometimes that's I literally am in prison and for the rest of my life, I can't change that. But what I can change is pumping this iron and being swole. So when a fool run up on me, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can defend myself. You know, but you know, that was kind of a joke, but you get the point, okay? And if you can't accept it, then you need to leave it. Most importantly, okay? That does not mean delete yourself from the world, okay? You matter, but stay inspired, okay? This is for the people who want to be great in this world. This is for the people who want to be something in this world. This is for the people who want to leave a legacy for this world. This episode is for the people who want to better themselves and what they can provide to people. I don't want to do all this crazy stuff or have all these cars or land or houses or, you know, ability to have resources or money or investments or, you know, the access to, you know, camera equipment. I don't want all of this for me. Don't get it twisted. I largely, yeah, I do. But I do it because I want to share it. You know what I'm saying? I come from a humble beginning, okay? I definitely am not the worst, you know, had the worst beginning in this world, but I definitely had something that was, you know, not the most ideal, you know, setup in the world. And that's not to say it's bad, because literally I wouldn't be here today without it. But that's saying that I just want to understand that I have agency, I have power, you know, and I can do something about, you know, changing the circumstances of people in which grew up like me. You know what I'm saying? People don't gotta, go be drug dealers and get shot and, just not be, not contributing members to society in a positive way. If someone actually took the time to give people an opportunity. So that's largely what I want to do. I want to have whole businesses where I only employ felons. You know what I'm saying? I want to, practice acceptance and be like, if I want to see change, I need to make it happen. I need to be the change I want to see in the world. I want to have a foundation where I give kids glasses and like shoes and things of that nature. Because like I know like that's the reason why I was acting up in school for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why that's largely why I think I was special ed for a little bit in school. Because literally the year I got glasses, wow, Darshaun's smart. Oh, wow, it makes sense. I can see. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like I've been thinking about that a lot recently. And like that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I want to do so much in this world, okay? If you want change, make it happen. If you can't change it, you need to accept that fact and probably go back to the drawing board and just learn how to change it. But if you can't accept that fact, then you need to leave, okay? And leave it is open to interpretation. When I see leave it, I mean leave what you're currently doing. Go learn from someone who's doing what you're doing. Go do that internship. Go travel to, that new city for a week or two and, just whatever. Just figure it out. Level up. Be your best self. Do it. You got this. Stay inspired, okay? And with that, let's talk about the last screenshot, okay? This, I think, is the most important one yet, okay? And it comes down to, 4 simple words, okay? Do what you want, okay? At the end of the day, people will try to tell you what's right. But don't believe it without testing, okay? Don't just blindly follow people. Don't blindly listen to what I'm saying. Yes, you're like, Darshaun, that's kind of ironic. You're just blindly following and listening to what this random person is saying on the internet and talking about it on your episode. Well, I think this is pretty relevant because I am experiencing a lot of these same things in my own life. And I don't know. This is true for me. It's vetted already, okay? Because I believe this, okay? Do what you want. You live life for you, not for other people. I want to, in my life, provide for other people, but that's because that's what I want to do. That's not what someone told me to do. That's not because, I want to be a successful black person, so then I have the, stereotype of, successful black person, you have to give back to your community. No, I want to be successful so I can give back. That's, my only goal in life, okay? I want to be able to, have money in my pocket at all times. So when the homeless man's or the homeless woman's or the homeless, other person's yo, spare change, I'm like, hey bro, take a 50, okay? You know what I'm saying? Take a debit card, like a loaded $100 debit card, so if you need to buy something somewhere else that may not take cash, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be, just wherever I can in life, just provide opportunities to young kids, elderly folk, get them out the senior living assisted facility, put them on the ranch on a horse. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I want to do it all. I literally want to get to Shaq's level and achieve everything in life and just enjoy the side missions. Okay, that was last episode ago. Okay, 2 weeks ago. But back on topic. Just do what you want. Oh, that literally was on topic. Wow. Just do what you want, okay? Because that's what I want. What do you want out of life? That's the question I'll pose to you. But you are aware of what exists, okay? Whether you would like to believe it or not. I think even I fall victim to this, but I largely try to ignore what exists because I'm just trying to get through what I'm currently doing. I remember the last one we were just talking about. Just be present, okay? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No. That was plastic. Okay. Number 6 was be present. Okay. You get the point. But do what you want in life, okay? You get you far, okay? You don't be not aware of what exists, okay? Everyone knows low-key what exists, but if you don't know, then you need to go find that knowledge, okay? Because largely, especially in the black community, there's a lot of I want to be a nurse, okay? Cool beans. You ever thought about being a doctor? I'm not saying you have to be a doctor. Do what you want, but I think it's more achievable than we would like to tell ourselves, and the same thing can be said for a lot of folks. But continuing on with the whole schema thing right here, do what feels right to you. I think that's very important. And do it unapologetically, okay? Do it like Shia LaBeouf said. Just do it. That's all I got to say, okay? I can end the episode right there, okay? We've been on here for 38 minutes now. 39 as the couple seconds tick over right here. And I just want to say thank you if you're actually still watching this. I know I'm going to watch this myself. So thank you, at least Darshaun, the one person I know who will get the retention, who will skew the retention data. Because most people click off in the first like 5 or 10 minutes. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I understand like spending this amount of time with someone is quite the ask. And it is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, but this is just what I want to do. You know, personally, I don't care if people listen or watch to this. I just am trying to build a platform in which I feel comfortable to speak about, you know, what's going on in my life, in which I feel comfortable to, you know, talk about, you know, all of the crazy things I encounter. You know, and most importantly, how I want to level myself up and become the version of myself that sees me helping as many people as I can in life. So best believe I'm about to email myself these pictures so I can put them on the screen. And I think I'm going to change how I edit these, you know, these episodes. If you've watched the previous ones, they kind of end up looking like low key. I won't say like a vlog, but there's a lot of like little things for like retention and things of that nature. But I've been trying to think about how to grow the podcast as of late, and I definitely think that I can grow the podcast, but it just comes down to if I can, you know, become my best self, and most importantly, you know, be present in the moment and not be unavailable to accept criticism and feedback, and most importantly, go out of my way to learn. Okay, that's why I said I'm going to be done with my formal education in 34 days. I didn't say I wasn't going to be done learning, okay? I'm going to learn from other people. I'm going to learn from new institutions. I'm going to learn from, here, we'll put the camera back into the middle. I'm going to learn from, you know, new things in this world. So I really do appreciate you if you have stuck around for this long. And I just want to let you know that, like, it's going to be a journey getting to that next stage. But best believe we're going to get there, okay? Failure is not an option, okay? And if I do fail, when I do fail, rather, I'm not gonna stay down forever. I may stay down for a little bit just to recognize where I'm at in life and realize that, you know, this is part of the process, and I need to get back up and I need to keep moving forward. But once I realize that and I do that, then it's time to go. It's time to be your best self. It's time to be great. It's time to be the person other people want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be everything you've dreamed about, but everything you've been living, you know, in the present. So, and you need to be that for yourself, okay? Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to level up. Allow yourself to be the version of you want to be. Stop just being complacent in life. If you're not happy, do something about it. What are you doing about it? Have you talked to that new person? Have you went out of your way to communicate even that you're not okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing to change your trajectory? Okay, because largely we don't like to give ourselves the power we know we have. You're not powerless. You're not, especially in a Western country like America. Okay, you have the choice to run. You may get shot. It's terrible, but technically you have the choice. Okay, man. Police, man, that crazy. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I love the police if they love me, and that's why I be asking them for police stickers. But some of them don't like me, so I don't like those police officers either. But with all that being said, thanks for watching today's episode. Thanks for being a part of this journey. Stay positive. Now the choice is yours. Make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe. You know, hate, comment, like, follow, unfollow, share, report. I don't care what you do. Like I said, just stay positive, and you know, or the choice is yours. And just get the bread. Okay, level up today. Allow yourself to grow. And that's the end of this episode. So I'm going to end it there, and we out, okay? Roll the outro. Wow, 43 minutes now. 44 probably with the outro. So get the bread. Gang, going after new goals. Darshaun Smith production, 115-550. We out. I'm a pretty bird. Macarena. Okay, goodbye.